Hi Libra, how are y'all doing? My name is Marlissa. This is at Word from Mars Tarot. Y'all are number 10 Libra. I think, were y'all higher up? Yeah, last time y'all were top 6. So you dropped down to 10 with only 11 views. All right. You and Aquarius had the same amount of views, but I posted their video after yours. So they are ahead of you. All right. So you are number 10. Today I'm here to do a past, present, future reading for you, okay? And if you like it here, if you love it here, please, like the video so other Libras such as yourself can see this and subscribe, okay? So, okay, Libra. Signs that I see here for your past reading: water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, heavy Pisces energy, and Leo. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo. All right. In the past, you were either connected to, you had a very spiritual connection, with somebody. Could have been a Pisces placement, again, Cancer, Scorpio, also could have been a Leo. All right. But I feel like here, this was a relationship that like you didn't see coming. Like somebody had a crush, on you, or you had a crush on them, and you may have not really expected it to happen. All right. Also in the past, I feel like this was somebody that you maybe had even been with before. So maybe, before 6 months, a year ago, you had already been with this person, or in connection with them. So the High Priestess is here, all right, sign of Pisces. So I feel like I'm almost feeling like, even though this was a mutual connection, why am I feeling like here that somebody didn't know? Like somebody in the connection did not know that one or the other felt as deeply as y'all did about one another. It's a very like secretive thing here. That's like taking place. Maybe some of you regret not using your intuition as much. All right. Maybe there was something that you knew intuitively in the past, but you didn't apply that knowledge. All right. Take that how you see fit. There was a Two of Cups relationship here. So there was a soulmate, it was equal give and exchange and all of that. I see that, maybe childhood. All right. Maybe this relationship was impacted by childhood trauma. All right. Maybe in the past, again, if this is somebody you had been with before, you were already in the past, like you were nostalgic about this connection. You were, thinking about the memories and, the love that you all shared. I do feel like, Libra, somebody had a bruised ego here. Okay. Somebody had a bruised ego. Somebody maybe used to have emotional outburst, and tantrums, and somebody used to seek like external validation, or somebody used to try to exert their power over the other, in this relationship. So it's really about that Strength reverse card, sign of Leo. That's really about needing to provide yourself, with more self-compassion, having more, self-control, and, emotional maturity, all of that, okay? Believing in yourself. There was a lack of belief in self back then. Either you were the person you were connected to. And again, this Page of Cups here, so this was something that maybe in the past you did not think, would have happened, but it finally did when you least expect it. And I do feel like you all had an unhealthy attachment to one another. Okay, Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So maybe this person was a little bit younger than you. Okay. In the present energy, the signs that I see here are Aries, heavy Scorpio, then Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. So Aries, heavy Scorpio, and then Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. All right. So presently, what is happening in present day? You have a new beginning here, Libra. All right. with sign of Aries. So an Aries may be offering you a new beginning, and Aries may be asking for a new beginning, okay? But there is some sort of new beginning here for sure. If you are feeling unsure about that, Libra, go ahead and meditate more. All right, meditate and pray. Third eye chakra here is here, which talks about I see. All right, that's the mantra with this card, I see. So you're not seeing through your physical eyes. You're needing to look at things with your third eye. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this is a reconciliation energy. Like, it just definitely feels like that. All right. There is some ending that is, okay, let me say this. There's a couple different things that are happening here. This could be about a new beginning and ending that's just taking place in your life. I want to be very clear about that. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. If it is a romantic relationship, I do feel like for some of you all, it's a reconciliation. And for some of you all, some sort of relationship is ending so a new one can begin. All right? Because there is emotional loss here. Emotional loss. And then the emotional loss is next to the universe. Universe is for sign of Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And it is about the world. And it is about endings, all right? But with endings come new beginnings. So this is telling me that even though you feel some sort of emotional loss in your life, Libra, there is going to also be victory and success. All right, victory and success. Like someone may be, putting you, on a pedestal. You'll be receiving your praises, your accolades. All right, this new beginning is going to take you to places. Now, again, there's something here that is ending. Okay, we have the Truth card here. In traditional tarot, this is known as the Judgment card, sign of Scorpio. So this is about being enlightened. I think the more you meditate and the more you're in touch with God, Source, Spirit, Universe, you're going to be receiving more like downloads, all right? And some truth is going to be exposed to you. Whatever truth that is exposed to you may also end up being why this ending takes place, all right? But even if an ending takes place, there is a new beginning here. So I love to see it. In the future, all right. Well, let me actually look over here first. So yeah, with the next set of cards, I see Leo and Sagittarius. Leo and Sagittarius, okay? So regardless of whatever emotional loss you're going through presently, you will experience some joy. The Sun card, sign of Leo, all right? This is about positivity, confidence, success. It's a very, very, very good energy. Now, this does not mean that you're not going to have challenges along the way. I do see that there's going to be conflicts, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be challenges, obstacles. All right. And you facing those obstacles and challenges, you're going to want to remember to be, balanced, to be in your purpose. Keep your purpose in mind, all right? To be patient, to be peaceful, temperance. All right, this is for sign of Sagittarius, okay? Now, also, maybe some of you Libras, maybe you are going to be clashing with the Sagittarius, in the, future. And maybe it's going to be over some sort of offer, okay? You have some sort of offer, coming. It's something physical. So a new opportunity, a new job or promotion, more resources, stability. It's going to be one of your newer manifestations, coming in. So there's newness now, but there's also endings right now. So in the future, there is still more newness. There is still more happiness. There is still more joy. Another thing that I feel like too is that maybe some of you are going to be in conflict about this like good news and like what you would be receiving and the blessings and abundance coming towards you. And so some of you may resist that and you may fight that. You may allow your your ego to be at play. Some of you could also be competing for like this offer that takes place. So you let me know it happens. Whenever this happens in the future, it is happening quickly. So I feel like you're not even going to see it coming. It's going to be rapid change. There's going to be a lot of excitement. There's going to be fast communication. It is going to happen quickly. So maybe, all right, maybe Libra, when you decide in your present to have a new beginning and you decide that like wholeheartedly or whatever, your future may change and change rapidly. okay? I also want you to be mindful of some potential like deceptive communication or something coming towards you quickly that also may not be for you. Just be careful, all right? Because underneath this Eight of Wands card, which is talking about things moving quickly, is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is like trickery and deception and all of that. So be careful. Be mindful about the, offers and such that you accept, okay? Maybe that's where maybe the fighting is going to, have to take place. Like if it's a job offer, you maybe don't accept the first thing. There could be something sneaky, or read the fine print. I just heard that. Read the fine print. Make sure of that. Yeah. And be mindful of listening to everything that you hear, like communication that comes, towards you. Think twice about it in the future. Okay. You could be connected to another Libra, or this is just, again, a sign that this message is for you. We have balance here. Juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. All right? Juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. And it's abundance, okay? Abundance, an inflow of money, love, or rewards. Yeah, you really do have something good coming towards you. I also kind of be careful, be mindful of somebody maybe trying to be mindful of who you tell about your blessings. That's one thing. Be mindful of who you tell about, like, the blessings that you have coming towards you. Because somebody could be jealous here and try to talk you out of good opportunities, out of just from literally simply being jealous. Okay. Um, Not wanting the best for you, and or just like wanting what you have. Okay. So be mindful of that, Libra. This was actually a really good reading. I enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Please, let's get the views up. Let's like the video and subscribe. Bye.